From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, a plea for information after a hit-and-run attack on a 15-year-old boy in Waikato's Ngāruawāhia. The teenager was struck multiple times while walking on Old Taupiri Road on Wednesday night in what police think is a targeted attack. The victim's in critical condition in hospital, and police say he has life-changing injuries if he survives. The boy is understood to have been visiting his grandmother when he was hit. Police have seized a black Toyota Auris as part of their investigation. Waikato District Council Mayor Jackie Church says she's encouraging people to come forward.
Obviously, if anyone has any information that they can support or provide to the police, who are doing a really good job of investigating it and putting it as a priority, that would be really helpful.
Israel and US officials are poised for an Iranian attack, but it's unclear when or to what scale. Iran's threatened a response against Israel over a strike on the Iranian consulate in Syria on April the 1st, in which 7 members of the Revolutionary Guards were killed. Massachusetts Institute of Technology Senior Research Associate James Walsh says it might not be in Iran's best interest to respond in a way that provokes a wider war on them.
The history of those two countries, they certainly talk a mean game, but they have not had many direct interactions. Only once has Iran in 2018 launched an attack that hit Israeli soil.
Damage to the South Island's Rangitata rail bridge is expected to cause headaches for some time to come. Floodwaters damaged the bridge yesterday, which means a pause for all trains between Ashburton and Timaru. Around 8 freight trains pass over the bridge each weekday and 5 every weekend day. Ashburton Mayor Neil Brown says it's going to be disruptive.
To come off the rail and go onto trucks and go onto the road, which is already overloaded, and we know the Ashburton Bridge is a fragile state as well, and that freight will be travelling over that bridge and congesting Ashburton even more.
Kiwi Rail engineers are putting together a repair plan but have been unable to undertake a close physical inspection of the bridge yet due to water levels. That's news. In sport, an exhausted but happy Ryan Fox after round 2 of golf's Masters at Augusta. The Kiwi number 1 has carded a 2 over par 74 on day 2, but remains inside the top 10 at 1 under overall. With blustery winds making for very challenging conditions, Fox says it was a long 18 holes.
I'm knackered now. That's got to be one of the hardest days I've had on a golf course. It was so hard to pick what it was going to do. Obviously, we had some huge gusts out there, and there's some really intimidating shots. I mean, with how hard it was today, I don't think 74 was a bad score.
Tiger Woods has finished his round at 1 over overall, meaning he's made the cut at Augusta for a record 24th straight time. Black Ferns assistant coach Steve Jackson says they'll have a keen eye on today's Super Rugby All-Piki final between the Blues and the Chiefs Manawa. A hat-trick of sixes from Australian Jake Fraser-McGurk has helped Delhi to win a comfortable 6-wicket win over Lucknow in cricket's Indian Premier League. That's sport. I'm Sandy Hodge.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.